Hello, welcome to TW White & Sons. Thanks for taking the time to browse our website and look at our used vehicles. What we've got to show you today is a car we've just taken in part exchange. This is a very, very nice, very well spec'd 2015 on a 15 plate BMW 225i luxury. Really, really rare car. One, because of the engine derivative, and two, because of the specification. It's a really, really well kept example, finished in what I believe is called Atlantic Grey with oyster leather. Leather's got like a sort of contrasting grey stitching on it as well. It was an option when the car was new that the previous owner would have had to have paid for. But what makes the car even more rare is its X-Drive, so it's a four-wheel drive vehicle. The 225 effectively means it's got a 2-litre twin-turbo petrol engine. It's around 220 horsepower. I was really, really surprised when I came to photo this car and I put my foot down because I got a real shock because it really does move. And for something that's sort of traditional family practical car, you wouldn't expect it to go the way it does. It drives really, really well. I'll show you the condition of the car. It's been really well looked after. When I show you the options list for what the car was optioned with from new, you'll understand just how well it's been looked after. You know, down here is a rear camera. We've also got a power tailgate. Really, really good sized boot. A sort of split system on the rear seats. These little catches here to fold down your rear seats. And you have down here, as you look under this little flap, a 12-volt socket for the boot as well. So you can put like a cool box or something in there. Button for the tailgate's just up here. Just press that once, and it goes down. Really, really lovely option. Very welcome addition to any car as a power tailgate. As I mentioned, condition's wonderful. All the wheels are in good order. There's no scrapes or anything on any of the bumper corners. It's had a very, very easy life and a very, very good looking car. I'll show you a couple of bits around the car. As I mentioned, I did bring the options list with me, which is just over there, which we'll move on to in a second. Just want to make sure the vehicle's unlocked and I can show you around. Some back seats, all in really lovely condition, as you can see. No marks, no stains, tears, anything like that. And you've got a sort of contrasting darker section on the back if you're worried about having light leather and having youngsters in the back of the car. This should offset some of those worries. All electric windows, you've got speakers in the back. Pan sunroof. This was something in the region of £1,000 option when the car was new, which I'll move on to show you now. You've a push button starter down here. Just have to have your foot on the brake. Press that button one time, the car comes into life, and you'll see that it's covered 23,493 miles, so not many miles at all. The car also stores the service history, so I'll show you that shortly because it was serviced by BMW around 18,500 miles. Spec list, I'll go through very briefly with you. A couple of things I've highlighted here. So yeah, car's finished in Atlantic Grey, oyster leather, has the driver comfort package, technology package, BMW Plus Navigation Package, which you'll see there was a £2,000 option when it was new. The panoramic sunroof was 945 quid, driver assistant 495, real hugely spec'd car and a list price of over 37 grand when it was new, so a really, really well spec'd car and quite handy to have that invoice to hand. You've a really, really large multimedia screen here, really, really nice clarity as well. This will show you the specification of the car, which includes navigation, multimedia, including auxiliary and Bluetooth audio streaming, DAB radio, hands-free phone, and if I go into the menu, I can actually show you in here. Bear with me, I've only just learned where to find this. You can see that it's telling you that it doesn't need anything serviced from BMW for some time. Next thing's due in November of this year, and it'll show you the service history for the car as well. So it was in BMW January last year at just under 19,000 miles. Another feature I didn't go onto the spec list was head-up display. It just means you can keep your eyes a little bit higher and on the road. Gives you a bit of a reassurance from a safety point of view. Actually gives you a digital readout of your speed, which hopefully you can see there as well. You have automatic LED headlights, that was another option. Automatic wipers, all electric windows that I mentioned, and yes, controls down there for the lights. And yeah, a huge sunroof. This is an actually opening panoramic roof. really good sized sunroof, and a very rare option on a modern car to have a sunroof. And like I say, the first owner paid £1,000 to have this. The car also has a climate control air conditioning system, which you see here. Electronic handbrake, which if you haven't had one before is very easy to use. Just have your foot down on the brake, press it down to take the handbrake off, lift it in the other direction to put it back on. Very simple. Car will be supplied with a 12-month parts and labour RAC warranty, so even if you're not local to us, you can still buy with confidence, as it's a warranty that's recognised up and down the country at a RAC and VAT registered garage. Just turn the car off, and there we go. Car is available to see at TW White & Sons in Bookham, and please feel free to give us a call. Hopefully we'll hear from you soon. Many thanks.